Hello dear friends. So today we are going to talk about tuples, or you can say tuples also. So here we will learn more about tuples in this video. In the previous video we have talked about introduction. So let's see. So looping in the tuples, tuples with single element, tuple without parenthesis, list inside tuples, and the functions that can be used with tuples. So obviously we need to declare tuples, okay, before doing anything. As if we were working with the list, so we were creating the list. So here also, so let's see here. As I told you that tuples always created with the help of parenthesis, okay. So let's see, this is my one tuple, okay, that I have created here, friends, A B C D, okay. So if I have to use loop, for loop, okay, in this tuple, clear. So how I will simply write down, I will simply say here for I in friends, and I will say print I. So let's see what would be the output here. Now let me just comment out, okay. I simply have written everything so that we don't waste time here while writing this. I can tell you each and everything. Okay, great. Okay, so this is for loop. So let's see, save and run it and check the output. Fine. So what would be the output over here? Yes. Okay, so you can see here I got my output here, A, then B, okay, B C D. So this is my output that I can see over here. Fine, A to D. So I can simply find out my elements from this tuple, okay. So next is now tuple with one element, okay, means if you are writing your tuple like simply like this way, okay, you are writing here nums is equal to 1. So you will think that you have written it in the parenthesis, so it becomes tuple. But is it really so that you have written like this and it will become the tuple? Can we check it if I am writing like this? So what would be the type of this tuple? Okay, let's see here and let me run. Okay, okay. Unexpected indent, where? Okay, fine. Okay. Control S. Let's run it again and check the output. Now you can see in the output it is simply telling that it is a integer, okay, it is not tuple, it is not anything. You know how to create a tuple now here? When you will write down comma with along with this number, then it will become the tuple, okay. You can see here I have written all the elements and these elements are separated with the help of commas, okay. So if you will simply write down only element here, so it will tell you the type, that it will consider it as a integer, okay. Now if I have put the comma, so let's check what does it say is, okay. You can see here now it is telling that its type is tuple, okay. So this is how the important thing that you have to note down, tuple always, we always have to write down the comma over here. Fine. So next is, just suppose if I have written here words like A B C, okay. So now I want to check for this, if I have to check the type for this, Let's check it. Let me remove the okay, Control S, and let's check the output for it. Great. So it is saying that name words is not defined. Okay, let's go back and see name words. Oh, I have to write here W capital. Okay, so you can see the small errors we have to take care. Okay, now you can see it is telling its type that it is a string. Okay, so this is how we can easily find out the things over here, the type of the tuple. If okay, so let's see here, tuple without parenthesis. Okay, we can create the tuple without parenthesis also. Till now we were talking about with parenthesis, so now we will talk about tuple without parenthesis. So let's see here. Here is I have created a class. Okay, I am having this 4 students here: student 1, student 2, student 3 and student 4. Okay, so these all are the 4 students are there in my class. Okay, so if I have to check its type, okay, so let's check the type. Is it a tuple or not? Because I have not used here the brackets. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it is telling us it is also a tuple. We can, so this is the another method that we can create the tuple like this also without parenthesis. Okay, by separating the elements with the help of commas. Clear? So next is tuple unpacking. Next is tuple unpacking. Okay, tuple unpacking means you are going to just assign, you can say that you are going to assign the value to some other variables. Just I'm telling you. Okay, so let's see here what is unpacking over here. So here is my class. Okay, that is I have the 4 students: Manan, Renu, Riddhi and Siddhi. Okay, so just suppose let me write here class 1. Okay, so just suppose here I am writing over here that student 1, student 2, 3, 4 are equal to class 1. So what will happen here now? The Manan student will be stored in student 1, Renu will be stored in student 2 and the Riddhi will stored in student 3 and Siddhi will go to student 4. Okay, so when we will print it, let's print the student 1 and let's check the output here. Okay, what type of output we are getting actually. So you can see here student 1, it is saying that it is Manan. Okay, so this is how you can unpack the tuples. Clear? I hope till here it is clear to you. Okay, how to unpack the tuples. Fine. Next is list inside tuple. You know, we we know that we cannot do any any method here. We cannot add, we cannot pop, we cannot append in the tuples. But can we, if we have the list inside the tuple, can we do the same there in the tuple? Can we do it there? Okay, let's see. I have created here one tuple, that is fruits, mango, grapes, and here is my list. Okay, so if I have to pop, if I have to simply find out the value, okay, or I have to remove the value, okay, that is at second position. This is 0th index, this is 1 and this is second. Okay, so just suppose if I want to remove the number 1, okay, I want to pop this. Pop means because I am using the list. Okay, so take care of this. Okay, so I have to remove it from the list. So what I will do, I will simply 0 1 2. Okay, so what is pop is doing? Pop is removing the last element. So let's see here. Okay, What will come? Okay, great. So you can see here apple has been removed from the list. Okay, because I have applied the this pop method on the list only. So if I have to append it, just suppose if I have to append it, I want the apple back. Okay, so what I'll do, I will simply write here append. Append, okay, at second position. Or what is to be append here? Just suppose I'll write here orange. Okay, okay, let's see. S and the output orange is not defined. Okay, so if I will simply write here like this, okay, then what will it now? Great, so it is appending the orange in the list. So you can see here how beautifully it is working here. So you can do, yes, of course, you can create the list inside the tuple and you can apply all these methods over here, all these methods, okay, fine, all these functions over here. So next is, so let's talk about the functions. You know, we can simply use here like minimum, maximum, as we were learning it in the list, we can apply over here also. Okay, so how to do it? Just suppose if I have to find out, let me see. Okay, if I'll create one list here, numbers is equal to, fine, if I'll write here 10, 100, 20, 250. Okay, so if I want to find out the minimum number here, okay, out of numbers, okay, so if I have to print it, so let's see, it will give us the answer, the minimum number. So it is telling me that minimum number is 10 here. Okay, so here is a 10. If I have to find out the maximum number, I will write here max. Okay, and save and run. Okay, so maximum number is 250 in the tuple. Okay, great. If I have to sum it, so what I'll do, I will simply write down here sum. Okay, so if I will write down sum here, so what should be the sum of these numbers? So it should be 380, huh? So let's see. What it is saying, this is built-in function. Yes, sum. Okay, oh, so sorry, I have put the comma here, you know. Okay, you can see here we got the sum of the numbers. Okay, the numbers that I am having in the list, it is showing me the sum of these numbers. I hope till now it is clear to you, all the concepts are clear about this. Okay, that what we have read today, we have talked about looping. Okay, yes, of course, in looping I have talked about here for loop. You can use the while loop also. Okay, so tuples with single element, tuples without parenthesis, list inside tuples, and function that can be used with tuples. Okay, I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you. See you again.